y'all are.
Yeah. We are in full effect.
Buenos dias.
Everybody's here.
Es Cristo.
Happy Saturday, y'all. What's going on today?
Buenos dias. ¿Cómo estás?
Okay.
Happy Saturday.
Yeah,
Happy Saturday. What's going on? It's something new, bro.
Feliz sábado.
¿Cómo están, mi gente?
Sábado feliz.
Estamos aquí, activo, en vivo, live.
Doing your thing, doing your thing.
Yes, sir.
So how you doing today, bro?
Señor, ¿cómo estás?
I'm good, brother. How you doing?
That's good.
Muy bien.
I'm glad we got a lot of conversations going on.
Yes.
We only need one in the mic.
What's up, New York City? We're here. It's Happy Saturday.
Yes,
Oh, my
We're
God.
starting off the show a little different today.
Yeah. You know, this is how we do.
Empty-handed.
We always switching up every now and then.
I know the weather changed a little, so we had to change it up a little.
The weather changes, the Violators change.
Word up. Taking off the
What's
baseball
wrong with
caps,
that?
Taking off the baseball caps, putting on the knit joints.
That's how we do
We
it.
adapt.
It's kind of windy out there.
That's all right.
You know? Yo, I know we're going to start off, but before we start off, I got to just tell this quick story. I was in the pizza shop just now, right? And there was a girl in there. She working that spiritual shop, that shop around the corner. You know how they got all that chickens and all that stuff, sacrifices and all that.
No,
She came in there and said, for people to get their body cleansed, that the chicken has to get, they have to get slapped by chickens, a live chicken.
Okay.
The lady takes the chicken by the legs and slaps you with the chicken, and then it helps get your body cleansed.
So
I just pray.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I'm sitting there like, are you freaking kidding me?
listen,
Slapping a
Who's
chicken.
crazier, you or her? Because you sat there and listened to that mess.
No, I didn't listen. She was talking to them when she said this, the getting slapped by the chicken. I turned around and said, what?
You know what that means? That sound like slapping a chicken. Doesn't it sound like that?
I was like, oh, you kidding me?
That sound little like a little rainbow.
Yeah. The dude was like, yo, you sick.
you got people that believe in that.
I know.
I'm
That
good.
really, really believe in that. That,
Yeah,
you know.
that's Sataria.
They do the sacrificial things with the
Okay.
chickens and stuff. And
I mean, one time, a young lady I was dealing with, she used to go get the body cleanse and all that
And
stuff.
wear the white, right?
Wear the white and all that stuff. And she said that, oh, you know, all of a sudden she was pulling something out my stomach and an egg came out. I was like,
What?
Nah, she's bugging.
that's what I said. How much she gave her?
Yeah.
I gave her $250. She said, come back next week so I could do it again.
That's how hard she got slapped with that chicken.
No. I told her, give me an egg. I'll pull an egg out of you.
How about how?
it'd be 9 months.
Or I'll bust an egg in you.
It'd be 9 months later, but I get the egg out for $250.
I'm gonna give you a little trickery.
Oh, no. I could bust up in you. I give you $250, you'll get it out.
But there's two in the Spanish culture. Well, there's a lot, but you know the main.
Every
ones
culture got it. Like the Haitians, they said the
Right,
Haitians has
you know,
something. The Spanish, what the other ones? The Caucasians. I mean, listen, I pray it works for me a little.
No,
something
yeah,
good.
But the Caucasians got Trump.
Yeah,
Yeah, 45.
they got orange.
They got Agent Orange. Yeah, that's just crazy. I was like, I couldn't believe she actually was saying that. It was like, the lady takes the chicken by the legs and smacks you with the chicken,
She should have kept that to herself.
and your body gets cleansed.
Wow,
After
really?
you get
That's
slapped.
it.
That's it. That's
No,
all you do.
no sitting in the tub. I heard tub.
No sitting in the tub. No, after you
heard
get
the tub
slapped
thing,
up
too.
by the
See,
chicken.
when you do the white is when you're converting yourself into the culture. So you go through a phase of a couple of months or a year. You got to wear white every day,
Really?
and then that's like cleansing yourself, wearing the white to convert yourself
Oh, okay.
into that culture.
I like
Really?
all white to all white.
But no,
affairs.
but this was a body cleanse she was talking about. Your
yeah,
body
because they-
get
they-
cleansed.
they
for
have
getting
the-
slapped.
They have different methods of doing rituals. So
So what's wrong with Ducalax? Don't that can cleanse your body?
Docalax.
I call it Ducalax because you be doing. Yeah,
Oh,
exactly.
The one of the good one is the one the detox one in vitamin shop. That's good. 7 day, 8 day cleanse, 4 pills.
See,
And you know what? On a better note, I think Al would have been proud of us when we went to the show on Wednesday, right?
Oh, yeah.
You'd have been proud of us. No cursing, no nothing. Really, straight news and straight just talking about us. No cursing at all.
Okay, so can y'all do that here?
Hell no.
We can try.
Oh, your home, your best man is your had training. Like, no, you got home training.
No, because they got an FM, so you can't curse on FM.
Okay.
You can't, so they get screened.
They get them some fines, right?
Right. So special shout out to Little Nat and her crew.
Yeah,
live in the den.
Little Nat.
Yeah, Lil Nat. Happy birthday to her because she celebrated her birthday.
Oh, today.
Thank you for bringing us in. That was great.
Thursday was her birthday.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, so that was cool. Got to hang out with some people.
And then yesterday I went and hanged out with Amir.
Oh yeah,
how was that?
Silly. You know how you put 20 people in Catcher's packed.
That's super packed.
So
they had downstairs open or they just had upstairs?
I didn't want to go downstairs. I didn't want to bother. It's too hot upstairs.
Wow, I could imagine down there.
So big shout out to Amir for his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, yep.
So
what's today? The 9th?
The 9th.
3 more days. Somebody else's birthday be coming through.
True that.
I wonder who that be.
Me too. And big shout out to the Aquarius boys doing their thing. They was here last week.
That's right.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jamil.
Tonight?
Pay Up Management.
Tonight.
Rita. Mr. Biggs.
Mr. Biggs
Cut Man LG. Everybody. They about to do it up tonight.
At that, what's the name, right? Famous spot.
Caracas, they said?
Caracas.
On 39th Street. Something like that.
39th Street.
They got an open bar for 3 hours, right?
3 hours open bar, $100, or you can drink top shelf.
Yes, 10 to 1.
10
to 1.
Rita, what you said? 10 to 1.
I don't care what time you get there. It's 3 hours.
3 hours. 10 to 1.
That's it. If you get there 12:45, you got 15 minutes.
De 10 a 1, por si
Can I
acaso.
get 10, please? I'm sitting over
Yeah,
here.
that's how you got to do it.
Yep. Just
All
give
the
me one of them drink things. And
give me the tray. And
yeah,
just
give me a tray and put 10 on it. I'm good.
stack that
I'm going to
tray.
sit over here and mind my business. Thank you so much. You're far too kind.
Oh, yeah. This is what happens on Violators Radio. We just sit back and we just start talking about everything. It's kind of crazy.
Let me give a quick shout out. Let me shout out my tax guy, Jay Taxes, man.
J Taxes?
Jay Taxes. Get your taxes done with Jay, man.
Oh,
He's
man.
a good guy.
Where the check at?
Oh, that check is coming.
You
giving out shouts too?
No, I ain't giving no shout out to my tax man.
I got to, man. He's a good guy.
Shoot, he got a good one. Mine don't be saying good. Mine be saying put the check in the mail along with the receipt.
Yeah. He got that. I'll wait for it.
Exactly.
Word up. I'm all the way to April 15th.
Yeah. I'm sitting here like, should I? Because all of a sudden they hit me up and talking about, oh, you owe $3,000. I was like, how the hell I owe $3,000? I was good. Just
That's
last year.
state or federal?
Fed. They always come out of nowhere.
They different. I don't play with them.
Yeah.
I learned my lesson.
And I asked them last year, like, I have anything else going on? Am I good? Yeah, you good. 6 months later, you get a letter.
You can't write nothing off. You can't. They can itemize something or fix something.
Well, I'm sure I could lower it.
They can.
Yeah.
They got to.
They'll take
Yeah, take off those penalty fees or whatever it is.
They
And
just did that with me right now.
yeah, so get that out the way. My state, I'm good.
State's not really the problem.
I know.
They don't really state. One day, shout out to the state. They ain't grind like the Fed. State don't freeze your accounts. They don't do that. The Fed will come and freeze your account.
Yeah.
Well, the state do that too.
Not really.
The state come if you owe enough money, they will freeze your accounts and everything else.
And you don't get it there.
Yeah,
but
if
the
you owe
majority-
enough, and then your license gets suspended.
Right.
Really?
Yeah,
The state?
Your license, state. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, good.
Yeah.
The
And then after
majority-
that, if you work, you get a restricted license if you work and drive.
See, the thing is that the majority of the money goes to the feds, not the state.
Right.
So they see it more in the fed than the state.
Yep.
Shout out to the crooks.
They stick you up.
You always shouting the government out.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they do some grimy stuff. You just can't believe. Yo, dude. At the end of the day, you pay the wildest taxes, right? You might go, damn, I'm paying these taxes. Where my tax money goes? So if I'm going through whatever I'm going through a struggle, I can't go get no money from the government. But they ride around in private jets. Everything that they go from wherever state they live. Say you're a congressman. You can sit there and get all your money paid, like your expenses. They pay all your expenses, and you get a check.
So, listen, we started off the show with us talking about some things, but when we come back, we're going to let them know where we at.
Yeah.
we are.
We will really become official.
Right, we really become official. By that time, the other detector should be here.
Yeah.
So we be in full effect.
How long we gonna break, gentlemen?
How long you want to do?
Quick, let D, when D get
Let,
hot.
let D warm up and get
And
hot.
when we see those turntables sizzling,
He got that bread on, so he gonna be hot.
So we'll come back and flavor on that.
Yes,
right?
sir. We be back in 10.
10.
I'm here to make a dollar out of 15 cents and let my sing like I'm on a toilet taking a. My style is all that and the big bag of chips with the dip. All that sensuous. I represent intellectual violence and leave your clique holier than the 10 Commandments. I left the norm and bait ya. I love to hate ya, cause you's a freak by nature. Can't wait to face ya, mutilate ya. Drink your style down straight with no chaser. My verbal comebacks like a mini Mac to your back. As soon as one of you try to overreact, the LOD love good confrontation event. Break your concentration, murder your camp. For the jealous, overzealous, we fellas blow the spot like Brad Pitt Marcellus. Coming through and acting wild. Y'all commercial better have a coke and a smile.
I conversate with many men. It's time to begin again. Forgot what I already knew. You hear me, friend? Illuminati with my mind, soul, and my body. Secret society, trying to keep the eye on me. I'm always infamous. It's like a type of weed. You get back slapped so hard that you know it. Back on the board, stop things. My slim tracks and wear fat common rings.
Now in my younger days, I used to pour a snack. When I went to school, I carried lunch in a bag. Was forever for my teacher, cause I knew I get a kiss. Always got mad when the class was dismissed. But when it was a session, I always had a question. I would raise my hand to make a snack up to my desk. Can't help me with my problem, it was never much. Just a drink to smell and sing, I try to sneak a touch. Oh, how I wish I could hold her hand or give her a hug. She was married to the head, he was a thug, his name was Lee. He drove a sneaky, pick her up from school, probably at 3 o'clock. I was on her jock, yes indeedy. I wrote graffiti on the bus. First I write her name, then carve her bus with my name last. Something up the glass, I seen her yesterday, but still I had to let her pass.
Tell me what you're going through. Is it a problem that you keep holding on to? Lately you've been acting kind of strange, and I wanna know if your feelings for me have changed. Can you tell me what's going on in your mind, baby? Is it affection you need? Is it love you wanna find? I can take you where you wanna go. And just be sure what
sitting at the round table building the robberies. I'm taking the back, come follow me on a journey to see a for real MC. The mind tricks the body, body thinks the mind is crazy. Whatever's lazy, when I get the flow, I'm Swayze. I break, you take whatever type of shit the naked buckshot make. The incredible, lyrical, and original. You can kill a bull if you wanna take a pull. Whatever I see, I attack. Tack, fuck off my back, black nigga, fuck that. The devil lurks and my heart irks for the hell. Look into the eyes of a nigga who fell. I hit my head on the concrete to beat the feet. Another dead nigga in the street. Bullseye, direct hit, don't miss. But how many MCs miss?
Tearing it up on Serato. It's DJ D Smooth live in the mix.
I can break it down like whatever you want. You want it like this, I hit you this, but you get this when I piss. Miss the buckshot, rockin' out quick. Bitch, get off my dick. I rope a member, eases in the house.
Put out the word, Razi has emerged. Surge, most preferred from the verbs and words I finesse. Try your best to diagnose. When I host, you get roast, toast, baked, brawl. When I rumble, you crumble. My stuff is good like Morongo. Rappers getting super and rugged, but I'll unplug it with my semantics to rugged and expose. You know how it goes when it be gritty. When we roll, it's like we got the key to the city. It won't be pretty for you to challenge, knock you off balance. Better reconsider your talent. You weasel, you're better off pumping diesel. I find it feasible. Your days is over fronting evil. Shout until your people trying to bless your spot, but we don't believe that. Cause CBS tells a lot on who got shot and who does all the crime. And you do all the time.
When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God. When the East is in the house, oh my God.
And when we in the house, ain't no time to act shiesty. Come at us spicy to your ass, that is pricey. Costing, you get thick like Mr. Boston. Beans in a box, you need more strength than just life.
The harsh realities of life have taken toll. Even Jesus Christ forsake my soul. Please tell me what price to pay to make it whole. Take control. I'm making dough, but not enough to blow. J.O.'s, they lost my flow, but they yo. I don't trust the soul. Soul I know we need to. These evil streets will meet you halfway and eat you. Alive trying to survive illegal. I leave you lost, mount you on the cross, whip you like a horse, sacrifice your life to a higher force. Then I stomp your corpse. It's the Bronx, of course. Recognize the accent, one of the last living, still in action. General assassin, catching any rack, blasting any text, smashing any chest, passing any test. Charles Manson in the flesh. Any last request before you meet your maker. So with your reaper, wake up, shaking up a storm like a need a baker. I take it straight to hell to fill your heart with hate, incarcerate your fate, and Satan's fiery lake. Then I lock the gate. Make no mistake, this shit is real as Joe. We follow the killer's code. When we come for you, tell me where you go. Nowhere to run hide to find you in silence your screams. And even if you kill me, I'll still be in your fucking dreams. You ain't a killer, you're still learning how to walk. From New York to Cali, all the real niggas got to talk. Walk you for death, won't even talk that east to west crap. But watch the left rack, it ain't where you're from, it's where you made a grave mistake. Shouldn't have come here, you changed your fate. Your brains will make the debut on the table when I raise the stakes. The pain is great, but only for a second. It starts from the lessons just when you rest in the Armageddon sets. If you left them a slow and stress, left them with no regrets. Welcome to hell's under threshold of death. Face the serpent, I place your person, your legs for certain. Even takes the place to work for them to taste the hurt.
Give me one more chance, Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance, Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance, Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance. Biggie, give me one more chance, Biggie, Biggie, give me one more chance.
Need an apple bomb, you gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, I said you gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, I said you gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, I said you gotta put me on. We need an apple bomb, you gotta put me on. We need a.
He's on the road to the riches, bagging his empties in clubs, taking pictures, drinking bingo, always into that. His lifestyle is buck wild, let me tell. Got this shorty named Val, she stays on the air. He started singing at the age of 17. His heart's made of steel, kid, his mind's full of dreams. He got his first house, made it grand for it. Rebuilt it, get crusty, has a house to be flooded. Now what you think
Hey yo, regardless of rain or snow, sleet or hail, I kick street tales, choking niggas like I'm Spreewell. Golden State, holding your faith in the palm of my hand. Like Spawn, the plan, I got it on like I see it. Talking like I feel it. My walk, stuffed out, repeated, cause I'm soon to be out. Give me room, watch me heat up. Niggas try to stick me like I do. Follow the leader, make me go extra hard. Yo, Nori, should I hold back or show the repertoire? Quit at 16 or throw an extra bombs just for the non-believers. I show mine so hard to features. I get pussy with my father's speeches. Fuck heavily, see me at 6'1", way above 70.
We don't believe you, cause we the people are still here in the rear, yo, we don't need you. You ain't killing off good young mood. When we get hungry, we eat the same food, the ramen noodle. It's simple noodle, it's so maniacal, alive with a bullet future. The irony is that this man in my lab, she don't love me, she make money, she don't study that. She gon' give it to me, ain't gon' tell me none of that. She gon' take the brain away, the place she spit on that. For doors and signs, don't try to rhyme with it. VH1 has a show that you can wait.
Stay hard like an erection, I'm burning something, so wear protection. Now who's next when Ted's flexing? I'm the bread, and you are just a crumb off. Jerking your Jimmy, but you still can't come off. I'm from Roxbury, the berry, but not the fruit, y'all. Don't make me act like where I come from, cause it's brutal. Hold my bone in a zone that's neutral. Soon to be large, the whole 9 yards, but I ain't suit y'all. Suckers be swearing that they're staring, it's gonna scare me. But don't touch, and if you do, be prepared, cheat to go out. Just like your first day off punishment, the Bulldogs, Roxbury, and Boston is what I represent. The Black United Leaders living directly on Groovin' Sounds. At first you didn't know us, but now it's like you'll put me down. We didn't get in there so you can get in with us. You wasn't down when we was riding the bus. So put on your Adidas and step off. I got to have it. No need for me to run away. Brother, put the gun away. You wanna take my life away as if we were in common. You can buy some new Adidas, but you can't buy my life back. Hey, yo, what's up with that? Why is it like that? Let's stand together, y'all. And fight that in a race to replace waste with a taste, just in case you can't face the place that you've been put in. If you was my kid, you didn't have a footing. Right in your ass, another dumb record. Kids are having kids, they're not parents, so they let them do things that shouldn't be done. You're not a father cause you got a son unless you're taking care of them. Crack is broken, take ratings. They said broads are having basic babies. Now how that sound? Not profound. Black people unite and let's go.
Who would I be without my baby? This on the long might break me, and I don't wanna go crazy, but every dog needs a lady. Girl, it's been like you and I've been born in together, inseparable. You chose pain over pleasure, for that you forever be a part of me. Mind, body, and soul, ain't no I in we. Baby, when you cry, who wipes your tears? When you scared, who's telling you there's nothing to fear? Girl, I'll always be there when you need a shoulder to lean on. Never hesitate, knowing you can call on your soulmate and vice versa. That's why I be the first. See Jacob, frost your wrist up, now you're home, man. I know you're tired of being lonely, so baby girl, put it on. What would I be without you? I only think about you.
What you're saying is true.
I know you're tired of being lonely, so baby girl, put it on. What would I be without you? I only think about you.
What you're saying is true.
I know you're tired of being lonely, so baby girl, put it on.
And I appreciate the props and gifts that you caught me, baby. And that house on the hill when you drop like 80. On the down payment thinking, damn, ain't life gravy. And ever since from my honey, I've been spicy.
Y'all bet the logic is it's comical. The astronomical was coming through like the flu bombing you and embalming in your crew too. With the musical, mystical, magical, you know how I do. My attack skills and vocabulary too. I've been hitting this edition, it's all brand new. And through, I'm interplanetary and like Doctor Who. So who? phone and get tripped on. Word is bone, I'm getting rounds to the AM phone just wrong. Now Quincy, but I'm back on the block and not selling crack. I'm coming in with the fat, rough flows and tracks. I'm saying black, with all like yak to yak. My order facts can't be beat with bats. I'm saying I eat everything up on the menu and send you swaying it to be continued. The most beautiful thing in this world is just like that. I get it. The most beautiful thing in this world is just like that. I get it. The most beautiful thing in this world is just love. It's just love. It's just love. It's just love. It's just love.
Woo! Oh man! You see how we was on point with that?
Word up. So he just dropped it.
You see how he dropped that?
He just dropped it.
Was that a DJ D smooth move?
Word up.
Oh, you heard that?
The
a
ultimate
DJ D smooth move.
You know,
Now you rhyming today?
Don't hurt yourself.
Now you rhyming today?
Wait. You thought that up all by yourself?
All by myself. Took maybe 30 seconds. 45 if I was drinking.
Oh shit, man! Listen. I'm like, wait.
We back in effect, y'all. What's up? Happy Saturday.
Yeah, happy Saturday. Can you get this business done?
You ready to get the business done?
Let's go.
Yeah. You want to let everybody know who we are?
That's what we should do.
That's what we should do?
Yes,
Allow
sir.
me to
I don't know. He
reintroduce
acting
myself.
real old stinkish right now today. Yeah. Like that old man rude stink stuff.
Like the people I've been dealing with the last 2 days.
Yeah. Well, anyway. My name is Daryl, a.k.a. Sneaky D, a.k.a. the light-skinned wonder of the world, a.k.a.
Brainy.
Oh, so you're the greatest. He called you the greatest.
Yeah,
No, Brainy. That's what I call him.
Brainy. Oh, got him.
Who are you?
My name is Chris Ali. I am the boss, the CEO, everything else that you want to call me.
Ain't cranky.
Over and under the sun.
AKA menstrual.
And as the kids call me in school, and I'm your grandpa.
Yikes.
Let's get him some insurance.
So who's the DJ today that's going to rock with us all the way?
You already know it's DJ D Smooth, the ultimate one. You already know, D.
Ultimate.
Oh my. Tearing it up on Serato. It's DJ D Smooth live in the mix.
We just got the rhymes written in your hand. What's you ready for me today, partner? Anyway, Super Dave, baby. You already know. It's a Mario.
Oh, he's in the building.
AKA Detective Inspector Silver Fox. AKA what's the number? AKA the smooth operator. Cause I'm so smooth.
Woo! Cause I'm so smooth.
Uh-oh. Who's the guy that's the sunshine today?
Yeah, well.
What's
up? It's your boy Hero, a.k.a. Hero Manson, a.k.a. your favorite Puerto Rican, a.k.a. Jim Jones Capo, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan today.
Hulk Hogan showing the 24-inch pythons. Showing the 24-inch pythons today.
I told you it was both arms together, though. But your boy is here. Happy Saturday.
Yeah. We in. So, hello.
Oh.
How you doing?
Hey, champ. How
Who
are
are you, sir?
The champ is here. Hey, this is my shit right here. The champ is here. This shit is crazy.
No, hold up. I don't know. Is Green Lantern the champ? Because that's his
Fred the champ. Everybody knows. He said, Fred Love is crazy. You already know who it is. It's your boy F. Fella Dawn. Before there was many after him, there'll be none. AKA your girlfriend's favorite. AKA a brown gang always in the fit of the deck. AKA I'm watching you suckers. Hold on. I forgot my.
Yo, what the hell just happened? Yo, that was sick.
Damn.
He said that.
That's all, folks. That's what it is.
That's all, folks.
Yes.
Yo, we on Violators Unlimited Radio on iAccess Radio today.
Your favorite
That's
show?
Every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. This is what we do.
Your favorite show?
You know we like to have fun all day. We are on www.ixradio.com. That's www.ixisradio.com. Log in and tune in because we are live, not now.
Right now.
That's right. And for some strange, funny ass reason, I don't understand why you don't want to see all these handsome faces.
If your boyfriend hating on you.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I probably their boyfriend be hating on
you. You could go to the TuneIn app. Go to the free, and under the TuneIn app, you go to Free Agent Radio.
How?
That's FREEAGENTRADIO. Caller, who is this? Yes. You on Violators Radio. Who's speaking?
Hater.
That might have been one of those jealous boyfriends.
No, she tried. She said, "Hello, my name is." Hang the phone up.
Yo, so. Like I said, go to the TuneIn app, check out Free Agent Radio. That's FREEAGENTRADIO. That special shout out to our boy DJ Cam. Cam. And
who else?
Also,
hope you like that.
Our other brother, Stephen Craig, the man with two first names.
When you say Steve, you say Stephen Craig. That's not Craig. That's Tim by himself.
That's it. And for some reason, if you want to call us, just like this other caller was before they got in trouble.
They got in trouble.
What's the number?
Oh.
Twice, partner.
What is the number?
Twice is nice.
Twice is nice.
347-708-0216.
What's the
number?
347-708-0216.
En español.
347-708-0216.
Uno más, por favor.
347-708-0216.
Who is this guy?
Llame,
hermano.
De nada.
How much money you invested in?
You should have saw us Thursday.
Yeah, they missed out on Thursday because we rocked out. Shout out to Little Nat.
Yeah.
We did our thing on Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
back to the show.
Yeah, back to the show. Back to Violators Radio Show.
Yeah.
Oh, you can always catch us on Facebook Live, Periscope, YouTube.
What else? Something else.
What was the
Alexis?
Ustream, Alexa.
Yeah,
Alexa. Right. So if you got that Alexa joint from Google, check this out. All you gotta do is say, Alexa, can you just put on Violators Radio, please?
I'm searching right now.
Certainly.
Searching.
And guess who pops up?
Us.
You hear all our voices. We get real deep when we on Alexa.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's so crazy? I want Alexa.
You want Alexa?
We all want Alexa.
We all want Alexa.
No, I want light skin Alexa.
So what's up, Ali?
Wait.
Yeah, making boss moves. Got the
I know he over there doing all that. Oh,
Yards,
before you do it, I'm sorry. We gotta be official tissue.
Oh yeah. You are listening to the sounds of Violators Unlimited Radio Variety TV show on WIAXDB. WIAXDB in
the Bronx. In Espanol.
WIAXDB. WIAX the Bronx.
Mi hermano, gracias.
Oh shit! What? Yo, dude. Yo, high scholarship. How much money was in scholarship? How much does that class cost?
And
he got mi hermano and
man.
No te apures.
He flew it.
No te apures. Él está bien.
Está bien.
Oh, they try to have a little race war going on?
Oh, don't worry. It works. It works. STFM. Everything happens.
Oh, he's abbreviating.
But yo, what is going on in the world today about these young kids that's killing their parents?
It's wicked.
For money and getting their inheritance. It's crazy.
It's sad, man.
It's a sad thing that someone burns their mother, sticks them in a closet in another apartment. What are like this young generation?
That was crazy. Then we sort of wondering what the young man and his girlfriend and her friend killed the mother, rolled up from Tribeca, took her to somewhere in Jersey.
In the other house.
And the dude outside, like they wasn't going to find him.
Oh, yeah, that was just recent.
Yes, right. That was the other day.
They think they're not gonna get caught. That's why else would you do it?
Everybody gets caught.
Everybody gets caught.
Everybody tells.
Somebody gonna tell one person. There's one.
Gets caught. Everybody tells.
You need to watch A first 48 marathon, you
Yes.
idiots.
Yes. Yes.
All of those joints that come on Discovery Channel, Discovery Detective. Watch that for a day or two before you try
spend
to
some
do
time
what you
in.
wanna do.
They too busy playing Fortnite.
Yeah.
You know
Spend
what's
some
so
time
sad,
at
though?
home.
You know what the sad thing? Like, I miss mines. You know what I'm saying? So for me, the point of that shit, I'd rather be sitting there counting change than sit there somebody I love to kill them for something that's is non-value. You know?
Yeah, it makes no sense.
It's sad to me, yo.
That's the key word. Value.
It's
They
no
do
value.
not value life.
But you know, they don't. They know the sad thing about the young kids. I talked to a couple of young kids like the last few days. Man, just talking to them, conversating. And you know, they feel like no one loves them. You know what my problem is? He said to me, he said, "Yo, bro," he said, "Fam, was a real OG. I rock with you. You're a cool dude." He said, "I see how you give love to people. Everybody flock with you." But the whole thing about it, if I had that at home, I wouldn't be out here. I said, "What?" I said, "You got your mom love you." He said, "She loves me because she's my mom's." But she don't loves me because at the end of the day, I was 9 years old. Outside 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. Dude, just how you talking to me. He's a little grown now, but like 20, 21 years old. He a little kid to me, but when he just talking to me, he was talking, oh man, he just vibing. And I was like, yo, but you gotta do for you. You gotta do for yourself. I got a little daughter. She just turned 2. You gotta be that man for her, bro. So at the end of the day, whichever you missed out on in your life, give it to her.
Well, you know, sometimes I think people use those things as excuses.
Yeah.
I get it.
I said sometimes. I'm not saying all the time. I'm
No.
saying sometimes because, you know, I'm raised up with a family of 7 of us. My mom took care of us when my stepfather passed.
Right.
Right. And the fact of
Yes. You on Violators Radio. Who is speaking?
Hi, this is Colleen from the Bronx.
This is who?
Colleen from the Bronx. Yo, what up, Colleen? How
Sure.
you doing? It's my people.
Hi, how is everybody today?
Everybody's great. Thank you. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm driving right now, and I really can't do. I was listening to the show. I don't know if I'm behind. I know you were just talking about the value of life and young people committing all kinds of atrocities against their parents and authority figures. This is kind of off topic, but I think it's something that's important to touch on because I am speaking to a room full of men. I don't know if there's any women there. Are there any women in the room?
No.
Okay.
Only men today.
It's only ball busters.
Okay. So my concern or a topic that I wanted to raise was the Grammys this year.
What was that? Come back.
I want to know
What was that?
Grammys.
I want to know if anybody besides me is boycotting the Grammys.
I don't watch that joint.
I might watch it this year to see if Black Panther wins.
Or the Grammy, for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice soundtrack though.
I'm on that KRS-One business. The award shows.
Oh, the award shows are
It's terrible.
by and large garbage lately for the most part. But you know, my concern is, Colin Kaepernick was a big hot topic issue in our country, in the nation, around the world, because he took a knee. So everybody, quite a few people boycotted the NFL.
Right.
And as you know, over the course of the past 2 years, this whole Me Too thing has been pretty high as well. And so far as bringing predators like Weinstein, Epstein, Cosby, several predators of women and some of them even children to justice. And it's only lately with the entire R. Kelly documentary that I noticed the music industry is now muting R. Kelly. So I just wanted to get some of your, some feedback from you guys on whether or not you think it's like a little too little, a little too late with R. Kelly, because this is over 20 years later that he made those videos, or allegedly made videos with children in them, young Black women in them.
Right.
And only now is the music industry catching up and saying, let's mute R. Kelly. So I just wanted to hear some of your thoughts on that whole thing and whether or not the music industry should be taken to task for promoting the exploitation of young Black women.
Well, thank you for these comments, and as I know you're driving, and we're going to talk about these comments because along with R. Kelly, they started bringing out things about Michael Jackson also within this last week. So there's a lot of things that the music business started to do now. In my opinion, it's a little too late
Thank you.
It's a little too late for them to come after them, but it's never too late to give awareness of it. To never not stop, never not stop and letting people know that we do have predators in this industries, in this government, and
in the world,
that sometimes think they can get away with it because they have money or they have the political power behind them that gets them out of it. So I do think to bring awareness to it, yes, that should be because there's another R. Kelly out there somewhere doing something similar to what he did. And there's another Bill Cosby out there. There's another Michael. Allegedly,
Harvey
Jackson,
Weinstein.
Harvey Weinstein. So there's another of these other people that does this to young females, young children, and even we know
and don't forget boys.
But no,
boys too.
And we can't forget the lady predators too that does this to. They're out there too that they use their power on young men to get them to do what they want to do because they have money and political ties also. So we have to look at all of the above and say, what are we going to do about it as a nation? Not just one group of, the Black Lives Matter or the Me Too movement, because all those movements stood on another shoulder. From women's rights, now you got the Me Too. So they stood on another shoulder to get to where they at. The Blacks' rights stand on the Black Matters thing now. So all these giants stood on something before to elevate to where they at so they could talk about it now. So that's just my opinion. This is Chris Ali.
Next. Fred.
Oh, I'm sorry. You want to say to me? You know the sad thing about it is right now, people don't know how to stick. I mean, at the end of the day, I don't condone anything that does with exploiting young kids. That's just nasty. But at the end of the day, they've been doing this for so long. The music business, they involved young women into these men's lives. And was giving them young women to sign these contracts back in the days. It's disgusting, but it's real facts, though. But at the end of the day, all they trying to do is now they trying to make us turn on our own people. Let's keep it 100. You got to see what's really going on. R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, all the people that are influential. Like Bill Cosby, they said he been giving these people Mickeys for whatever many years, allegedly, right? Soon as he wanted to buy NBC, that's when everything started coming out on Bill Cosby.
Right.
When he was just minding his business, sitting back. Bill Cosby had the means to actually buy a real network. He has the money.
Right.
But when he started seeing that he was really serious about doing it, you a Negro. Now, they said when they can't control you, they diminish your character, right? That's what exactly. But in the same token, no one said nothing when R. Kelly was running around here with Aaliyah and this one and this one. That one underage, right?
Right.
Because he was a cash cow. He was a cash cow.
He married her.
He married her, right? But he married her. But guess what? Her mother, signed the paperwork, right? So, but no one said.
I don't think the mother signed the paperwork. I think the paperwork is fraud.
They got a picture. Let me tell you something. They have pictures that are surfacing now that they had something when all over there. She was at the wedding. They got shit surfacing now. But the whole thing about it is when it became public. Remember, she's supposed to have been at 18 when she supposed to have got married to her, but she was 15.
Right.
So at the end of the day, it's nasty, it's crazy, but they want to destroy the people. Like what I'm saying is, like at the end of the day, they know what's going on. Everybody know what's going on, but now they wait until 20, 30 years later, 25 years, 20-something years later, to now start bringing all this stuff to life. You cannot, and Michael Jackson dead. Michael Jackson been dead for what, 5 years now? More than maybe 5 or better? But now you sit and say he's a molester.
10 years, buddy.
10? Wow, shit.
2009.
Yeah.
And then now he's a molester again. At the end of the day, they never proved that he molested any of these children. All the kids that came out saying that Michael Jackson never touched us. That was for because Michael Jackson, once one person said he did this to them, now everybody come out the gate. Now all they were doing was crushing them up. The same way R. Kelly is. Yeah, it is. Because allegedly, only person that was underage really talk is people 100. I'm not trying to say that I could condone the way he did, but only one that was really underage was Sparkle Niece. That was the only one underage.
We don't know.
We don't know that.
We don't know about everyone and anything that he did.
But not every woman, not everybody. But I'm just saying that came forward. Only one that was literally underage was Sparkle Niece. It's disgusting. I mean, as an artist, I love him as an artist. But as a person,
Kelly.
Even truthfully, you said something about Aaliyah, and Aaliyah was 15. And she was
but that was disgusting. But guess what? But her mother them condoned it.
But we don't know what happened before it got.
You're absolutely right. But guess what?
He probably got pushed into. Oh, you got to marry her. Or we gonna bring this out.
His uncle, her uncle was his manager.
Plus,
you don't think he knew what the fuck was going on?
It also could help her with her music career too. That could have been a part of it too.
In the videos, he doing the videos.
The uncle was playing instruments.
No, her uncle the manager. I thought her father played music.
Father played instruments. Oh, okay.
I
thought it was the uncle.
Still plays guitar to this day.
I thought it was the uncle.
No, it's R. Kelly. The father
Oh,
going tour with Kels.
Wow, that's crazy.
So, Khalid, thanks for the call and thanks for listening in on us. And we're gonna keep vibing on your statements and have a great day.
And drive safe.
Thank you. Okay, bye bye.
Right, Khalid.
Bye bye.
But you right though, Ali. We can't do anything really about it, but the awareness is the best thing to do. Let these people know, listen, we have a lot of predators in this business. They dirty. And it's not just this business, it's everywhere.
It's everywhere.
Everywhere there's a predator. In sports, in government, in the music business. Anywhere you go, there's predators. Regular 9 to 5s, you have predators. Everywhere there's a predator.
They was just talking about the same issues that she's talking about with a missionary that was out in Africa.
Yeah.
That had
kids.
This is Caucasian kids taking their whole families out there to get into this missionary out there. And some of the handlers, that's what they call them, that was handling the family, would sleep with the young daughters.
Wow.
And the young daughters, and if they started telling anything about, they would kick them out the missionary and send them back to America. And they couldn't really do nothing to them because they was over there in Africa.
Wow.
So when you're over on a different land, you can
different
get
laws.
The
different laws.
Different. Remember, in Africa, you can marry a girl at first period, 13, 14 years old. You can marry them.
Yeah.
Because every culture, there's different laws, and
But these people was from America.
they nasty though. They know.
They went over.
But they're not on American soil, so it changes everything.
Right, but they brought it up, and I think about 6 or 7 of them. They all Caucasian, all brought it up, and the government said, "Well, it's too late for us to go after them now."
Why not?
It was not because it's almost like 20 years later.
But actually, question, Ali. But see, right now, listen. Like I said, at the end of the day, let me tell you this. I don't condone none of that nonsense. That's what's going on. That's crazy. If you violate a kid, take away their youth, you deserve to go to whatever happens to you. You deserve that. At the end of the day, it's like only one that's getting persecuted for it is us. But what about these dudes like Jerry Lee Lewis? He married his cousin.
At what, 13?
And
she was 13?
But guess what they did for him? They put him in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. But we sit there and get, mute him. It's still perverts out here right now. These predators over here doing that child porn and all that.
Woody Allen.
He married his damn his adopted daughter.
Yeah.
But they still looking at his movies.
My man, I'm gonna say it like this.
It's sad, man.
The great comic Paul Mooney. Everybody know who Paul Mooney is? Paul Mooney made a statement that reigns true back then, reigns true today, and will reign true forever. Brother, they have the complexion for the protection.
And basically, that's the truth. It's so crazy. I guess speaking of complexion, since you said that.
You light skin?
Yeah, light skin.
Just to let you know, we all know you light skin.
Yeah, exactly. I'm light skin. Yeah, of course.
You have a different kind of protection.
Yeah, a different type.
You almost
but
there.
Since we talk about complexion, in Africa, we calling each other African Americans, right? That's what we supposed to be calling each other, right?
No, that's what we was bamboozled to do. But anyway.
Right. Yeah, we've been bamboozled to be calling each other African American. So when white people are from Africa, are they African American too?
Yeah, if they're born here.
If they're born here? But what if they from Africa and then they come to America?
Like when they come, they got to put on their thing where they're from. So they might be they from South Africa, so they're gonna say they're South African. So if they child that's born here will be called
African American.
Right.
Exactly. So why are we calling each other African American if it's supposed to be only a black thing? But white people can be called African
Africans.
I'm just curious.
No. Let me tell you where Africa came from. That came from the time when they sat there with Mandela. Remember that time with Mandela? They had the whole culture, whatever. When Mandela became president, and the people that were migrating over to America that have money and prestige at the time. When they came over here on their visas, it stayed on the visa African, right? You African.
Right.
Now, like Ali said,
With
any
K?
baby.
With a K or C?
I'm trying.
African with a K or
African. African. It's Africa. African is Africa. Not the F-I-C-A. No, that's American. But African come from Africa. But they said when they came here, the children they had in America became African American. It's Black History Month, Twitter, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Just give him a little Black History Month.
That's what it is with the complexion.
But it's real talk though, because at the end of the day, any black, white, I mean, talking about white Africans.
Yeah.
When they came to America, they was African.
Right.
No, seriously.
I know. I'm saying right.
I said, people
but
like
then when they get here,
once
have
you get
babies,
African American.
So they black.
They black.
They black.
The motherland, brother. Hello.
They power to the people.
Yo, hold on, excuse me. I'm sorry, not on another subject though.
So they wear beads and all that.
No, hell, they lay down the tribe down.
Some of them do.
Some of them follow the
That's what I'm saying.
Some of them do.
This is why I'm asking the question because there's a lot of them that's like that.
You know,
dashikis and all that.
Yeah.
A lot of them will follow it at home, but when they come out, just to blend in with the, then they'll follow the.
And the religion, they follow the Muslim religion.
Right.
Yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
time.
You know.
But you know the real talk though. Yo, it's so deep. Like with so much, like I'm trying to. I'm becoming a sponge now. I'm looking at all different kind of like outlets, like to find different kind of knowledge in certain things. And the realest thing ever, it's like with Nat Turner. How they tricked Nat Turner to manipulate the black people to become. Remember, they use the word. They use the word of God to control the masses, right? Do I believe in God? Yes, I do. But what I'm saying is you can put that in someone's head and make them like this, like a cult. They try to, yo, listen, give me all your worldly possession because that's the devil. Right? But at the end of the day is that why do I understand something that I really don't know about? And sometimes people don't even give you the instructions to understand how to learn it.
But if you go back into like war, into anything, any government takeover, what do they take away from? They take
your
away,
mind.
No, they take away whatever's written in books.
Facts.
They take that away from, and whatever is the popular religion. Because once you take both of those from you, now I can control everything else that you
exactly.
You know, and now I can control the money, I can control your religion, and I can control your mind because I'm taking all your education and everything that, and I'm gonna put in what I want in.
Input.
Yeah. So that's how government take over. That's how countries take over other countries. They take everything that's supposed to be of value to that country, take that out from them, and put in what they want to put into them.
And like I say, the same thing with Libya, with Gaddafi. Remember, Gaddafi wanted to sit there and help the blacks in Africa control world banks. He wanted to create a world bank. And what happened was he was going to use his gold and he was going to use his money and control. They take over the euro. Remember, that's what the whole European. Right. And he wanted to use. As soon as he started talking like that and talk about like he wanted to control. Actually, he would get all the Muslims, all the other follow Muslims, the wealth together, and going to open up their own bank that help the blacks and help people get out of depression and suppression. And guess what happened to him? They started a fake war, and what happened to him? They killed him.
Well, listen, you ain't
propaganda, baby.
You ain't gotta go far because if you remember Black Wall Street, that was here in America.
That's a fact. That's in Florida. That was in Florida.
So that's in America, right?
No. I'm just trying to get people to understand. Because people understand. I've been doing a lot of research on Black Wall. I've been doing a lot of homework. But we had our own banks. We have black banks.
And black business owners and
everything, real estate, everything.
But you know what?
Is there still a black bank here?
It's still
Carver
Bank.
Exactly.
But listen, let's come back to that subject. We're
at the
top of the hour, we're gonna let D Smooth.
D Smooth gonna rock out?
Yeah, do his thing for like another 10-15 minutes.
D Smooth?
D Smooth.
DJ D Smooth.
Hold on.
DJ D Smooth.
Oh shit!
Wow.
So
yikes! I want to listen. I'm gonna listen.
Somebody said K?
K?
It's on you, brother.
It's on you.
Toma.
Jigga. Feel the funk. Molly Mall.
It's DJ D Smooth live in the mix.
You can find me in the city spinning, or in the studio touching the track up like pretty women, spitting venom with the snake skins in. Apply the pressure to you and your mincing. Damage I do, career ending. Y'all know what I'm representing. Fun, extra low, got a 1 on the 10 next to dough. Y'all best to know I'm not alone, ma. Music, menage, twi with Shy and I. Ha ha.
It's been so long, girl, without you.
Say what?
And I swear I hate living without you. Need some peace of mind, I've been fine without you. Tomorrow won't come if I spend the night. For this love thing I'm feeling, and I can't fight this urge that
It's the Tommy Lee. Let's go.
Can't you see this destiny?
We're live. Come on. Break it down. This one. Let's go.
Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Mad, Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body, giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like?
Let's go. We live on Violators Radio, IX6 Radio. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Mad, Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Joanna, your busy body, giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna, ay, ay, hey, how you gonna play me like Drogba, how you gonna do me like Drogba, oh, DJ Drogba, yeah, DJ Drogba, Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight, mad, Joanna, making all the dummy tonight. Your busy body giving me life, oh, hey life, hey. Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? Why you do me like Joanna, Joanna? How you gonna do me like Joanna, Joanna? Hey Joanna, Joanna. Joanna, why you do me just like that? I go give you all my loving. Love me too, I love you back. Joanna, you be the man, damn sugar. Oh, hey. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Mad. Give me your goodie bag, I want your goodie bag, baby. Big package, hey. How do I manage? Hey, you gon' make me turn savage. Hey, body cause damage. Hey.
We're moving. Violators. T Smooth. Come on.
For like give me love, oh. Now you the catch my shot, oh. For your sake, I go church, oh. Yeah. We go drive around for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all, I got you all. Baby, pana, anywhere that you go, I can follow you to go. Baby, pana, they say you like cassava, I got to big cassava. Baby, pana, my love for you, will never die, will never die. If Iva, oh baby, Iva. Baby, you too sweet, forever. My baby dance to the lagwaja. Make a take you to Babalada. Iva, oh baby, Iva. Baby, you too sweet, forever. My baby dance to the lagwaja. Oh, make a take you to Babalada. So love is a beautiful thing. Can you the cool my temper? Love is a wonderful, tender feeling. You they give me ginger. So baby, dance it. The beauty in your eyes, they give me life. Oh. I could give the love the thanks. So for the sake of love. Oh, baby, leave it up at the bottom. I never leave it up at the rubber. But you say I could kill you. Show you love that you never seen before. For like you give me love. Oh. Now you the catch my shot. For your sake, I could go charge you. Hey. We go drive around me for my Porsche. Baby, pana, they say you like you all. I get you all, baby.
It's about time to wine, wine. Hey, the girls don't want to wine non-stop. Hot party until the drop. Gather your crew and you be linked up. Pop the champagne, every time to free up. When the soca music bumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we fretting. On the road is not stop jamming. When the soca music bumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we raving. On the road is not stop jamming. We party the hardest and drinking the hardest. My group is the baddest. Whoa. We party the hardest and drinking the hardest. We's the baddest. Whoa. We ready to go. Watch the girl bubble and dip it down low. Smoke and take it over the show. So let we vibes up and let the world know. We bad long time and we standing tall. And we going till the curtain fall. We don't care about nothing at all. So pop the champagne cause we having a ball. When the soca music pumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we fretting. On the road is not stop jamming. When the soca music pumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we raving. On the road is not stop jamming. We party the hardest and drinking the hardest. My group is the baddest. Whoa. We party the hardest and drinking the hardest. We's the baddest. Whoa. We ready for this. Watch the girl bubble and wind up the waist. We have alcohol by the case, so bring the rhythm, let we mash up the place. I tell them once and I tell them again. Like a pilot, I love to talk plane. No violence when we revelate. So don't come here and spoil my thing. When the soca music pumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we fretting. On the road is not stop jamming. When the soca music pumping and the girl them bam rolling. All night and day we raving. On the road is not stop jamming. We party the hardest and drinking the hardest. My group is the baddest. We party the hardest and
A scrub is a guy that thinks he's fine, is also known as a buster. Always talking about what he wants and just sits on his broke ass. So, no, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. Don't want none of your time, and no, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me.
A pigeon is a girl who be walking by. My rimmed up blue, brand new sparkling 5. Her feet hurt, so you know she wanna ride. But she front like she can't say hi. What? Uh-oh.
Y'all chicks ain't getting nada. Uh-oh. Your pussy ain't worth the Ramada. Uh-oh. Anyway, your friend looks hotter. Uh-oh. Game is something we got a lot of. Uh-oh.
I don't want no pigeon. Them be them girls who get no dogs from me. Playing the bar dumb broke with her best friends go. Trying to holler at me. I don't want no pigeon. Them be them girls who get no dogs from me. Playing the bar dumb broke with her best friends go. Trying to holler at me.
I see this girl
girl like your love. Thought she said thug, but she called me a scrub. Scrub? She must have tucked me a joke. Broke pigeon head freak, lucky I spoke. This ain't my Benz, this my man's, yeah. But this ain't my car, like that ain't your hair. Pigeon, take them fake shoes off. Pigeon, take your friend's shoes off.
The slave that comes to time of dustin' that keeps them bustin', thinking that they fat when they bustin'. Welcome to the world of Mac, or Mac. You small like Saint, eat them shits like Pac-Man. I'm incredible, better eat your vegetable. Cause I does what I do. I fake the roof off a soft sucker, super smacking, knocking in full effect. Mic check 1, 2. I'm a rain forever. Rain like bad weather, rain like whoever never. You can't bite my style, cause my style ain't a style, that is a style, so I can go buck wild. Bet you figure you got more funk for flow, it ain't so. Flavor in your ear, let you know. Now I'm about a second from the hook, look, scrap your rap book. Before you get your wet style shook, let me get down. Get on down. Get down.
One, two. Damn, you mama still. You and the crew. Got my man, small and ball. Get my man. Y'all in the house. I'm drinking pot in the house. Hey, you got Big Daddy Kane in the house. Juice Crew in the house. That's right. Hey, my name is Ben Marquis. We gonna rock a little something like this. 1, 2, what you gon' do? I say yes, y'all. Till the beat all. Party having people guaranteed to be like having a ball. Hey, we gonna do a little something like this, I say. I'm the rap promoter, I start to motor. Go from New York to South Dakota. If you're real or group and soda, never get the girls with the underarm holder.
Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for years. Tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this right here is something you can have for years.
Now make me the man when the scheme's doing good. I don't wanna get rich, leave you in the hood. Girl, in my eyes, you the baddest. The reason why I love you, you don't like me 'cause the status. I don't wanna see you with a carriage, living average. I wanna do my thing so we be established. And I don't want you rocking the fabric. Girl, I wanna give you carriage till you feel you a rabbit.
I got you stuck off the realness. We be the infamous, you heard of us. Official Queensbridge murderers. Tomorrow comes equipped for warfare. Beware of my crime family who got enough shots to share for all those who wanna profile and pose. Rock you in your face, stab your brain with your nose bone. You all alone in these streets, cousin. Every man for theyself in his land, we be gunning. And keep them shook crews running like they supposed to. They come around, but they never come close to. I can see it inside your face, you're in the wrong place. Cowards like you just get their whole body laced up with bullet holes and such. Speak the wrong words, man, and you will get touched. You can put your whole army against my team.
I just can't keep on going. I'm falling in love with you. I need to know if you want me for sure. We've been around for too long. I need a commitment to make me feel I belong to someone. So if you
take 'em out, bring 'em out dead. Shot 'em up, shot 'em all. Hey, 1 gun, 2 gun, 3 gun, 4. You're mine. It's all about crime. On next.
It's time to get live like a wire. I set a whole stage on fire. Well done on the grill. Shot skills, and no real. They try to diss me, they get crispy. Ha.
And we do it like this.
And then keep a bang back shots. 'Cause they can burn, man. Boy, like
I need everybody to the dance floor on this one. Right now. Where's New York? Where's Chicago? DC, Baltimore to Toronto. Where's Atlanta? Where's Detroit? Where's Virginia? LA, make some noise. Memphis, San Fran, Kansas City. Miami, it's the voice of the city. East Coast, West Coast, worldwide. Real tracks up north, down south. Let's go.
Girls and guys stare with their eyes, and everybody in the place is mesmerized. Cause I came in the door, said it before. I wanna see the steppers up on the dance floor. Cause tonight's the night, star-studded event. One tracks, the fresh is proud to present. All ladies are VIP. Drinks on
my answers on.
It's our first time together and I'm feeling kinda horny. Conventional methods of making love kinda bore me. I wanna knock your block off, get my rocks off, blow your socks off, make sure your G-spot's
I'ma
off.
call your big daddy and scream. Matter of fact, I can't wait for your can't.
What you saying? I get my swerve on, bring it live, make it last forever. Damn, the kitty cat's tired.
Daddy, slow down your flow. Put it on me like a G, baby, nice and slow. I need a rough neck, nigga, Mandingo in a sack who ain't afraid to pull my hands, take me from the back.
I'm the player that you're talking about.
But do you really think that you can work it out?
I guarantee you, shorty, it's real. Baby, stick it out. Here comes the man of steel.
Story goes, baby, now I got the flow, 'cause I know it from the start. Baby, when you broke my heart, that I had to come again. I'm sure you that I will. You lied to me. For those times I said that I love you, you lied to me. Yes, I tried. Yes, I tried. You lied to me. Even though you knew I died for you, you lied to me.
With the sound that the world can't take. Came straight out the gate, played 2.8. Ear studded, jewel flooded, got to love it. First rap cat with the R&B budget. Every day on the TV, me and PD. Girl so PD, make the man break the CD. Why y'all forever rowdy? Reality somewhere till I go back to Cal.
Can't understand how he can treat you the way that he does. Give me the chance to show you, baby, you're better off with me. So bigger than me, try. I wanna make you smile. I want you. I used to think about how I was gonna make it, struggling day to day, just trying to get this paper, hoping the day would come when things would go my way. But now I'm living lavish, and all I do is hear them say.
Did you ever think that you would be this rich? Did you ever think that you would have these hits? Did you ever think that you would be the dime? Have a crib with a 50-acre lot? Did you ever think that you would be this paid? When the times when your ass was real afraid? Did you ever think that you would sell out tours? Have a show with 50 million views?
Now I've been around the world and seen so many things, partied in every club, nothing but VIP. I never take for granted these luxuries I have. Just try my best to answer all of these questions that I
Thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop. I thought I told you that we won't stop.
Jesus, the notorious just. Please us with your lyrical thesis. We just chillin', milk 'em, top billin', silkin', pure linen, me and little seeds, Malibu sea breeze, dawn peas, palm trees, cats named Pablo and milked out Diablo. The williest, this could be the silliest. The more I smoke, the smaller the silly gets. Room 112, where the players dwell, and stash more cash than Bert Fidel. Inhale, make you feel good like Tony. Pick up in your middle like Mona. Yeah, she don't know me, but she's setting up the boot up. Yeah, try to style slide it off with a hoe. Yeah, Escada, player, stay splurging. Game so tight, they call it version.
And I can't long enough to lay. Get the
life beat going, get the life, get the life beat going, get the life beat, get the life beat going, get the life, get the life beat going, get the life beat. You know how I do it. I don't even need no music.
You gotta go alone. 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 You gotta go. You gotta go alone. You gotta go alone. You gotta go alone.
Violators.
Violators.
Listen.
Violators.
Get 'em.
Unlimited.
Top of the album, let's do it.
Did you hear that?
That's fire. I like that. Yo, dude.
Violators. Unlimited.
Wow. Who does that?
DJ Smooth. That's who does
Yo,
that.
hold on. Time out. Hold on.
Abbreviation.
Hold on. Let me tell you some real shit. That's my brother. I love him, right? I'm keeping 100.
That's
my
your
guy.
DJ too?
Yes, my guy. But I'm gonna tell you what. D got to get our shit together though. He got to pick them doom, like nice game since Ice-T and
I'm gonna speak for
I'm
him.
the boss.
He doesn't have his.
I got you next.
He got it.
I'll fuck with you, D.
I did
He got it.
doubles in a row, bro.
I know who I'm talking to. I know who I'm talking to.
4 doubles in a row,
That's
bro.
Jamaican D.
I got you. I got you next week. I got it next week.
That boy,
And my laptop was at Harry's house.
Yo,
I
guess
couldn't even
what?
get to it.
He do a double like
Hero on the show. Hero on the show.
Hero Manson. Okay.
On the show, he's hero.
That's the hardworking man in showbiz. I swear to God. He go hard. I'm like, yo, dude, how you do it? He's like, yo, I'm good.
Listen, that's what they all do. All of them that got that job, and they try to get all that grop before that 20 years is over.
Hello?
Because when they come back out of there, boy, they
Booyaka,
gonna be straight.
booyaka. Shot
They
fired.
straight.
Yeah.
Because what he got, the 55?
No, 20.
20 years.
20
20
and done.
years, I was gonna say,
Got
okay.
4 left.
20 and out?
4 more years. I retired.
Got 4 more
Oh, see,
years.
that's perfect.
Done.
Hey, look,
Hello, me young guy.
You sound like a Chinese food right there.
Hello, me young guy. Me young guy.
Let's come back to the top of the hour.
It's gonna work, B. Let's work.
You heard OG?
What that means, though?
Old grumpy man.
Original gray.
I thought it was overgraded, right, bastard?
It's original. Cause ain't nothing fake on that right there.
Yes, sir.
I thought it was old grumpy man.
Oh, that's you, son.
Oh man.
We gonna work, B.
I can't try to get Chris.
We going to the top?
Top of the album.
All right,
Let's
yo. My name is Dow, a.k.a. Sneaky D, a.k.a. the light-skinned wonder of the world, a.k.a. ain't nobody messing with me.
Nobody rocking. Oh,
Nope,
see,
I
maybe
just
Nobody
said-
repping
no.
as hard
Nope,
since
I
Ice-T.
just say nobody messing with me. That's
nobody
it.
light skinned and rocking
guess what?
harder since Ice-T.
Oh, I'm gonna get some music.
Thank you, sir. But I just
That was
wanted,
delicious.
to put that out there. Ain't nobody messing with me.
Me? Why not? I'm not
I'm
listening.
the human promo.
Who are you, sir?
So
I'm a
watching you
boss.
suckers.
Yo, you know what? Not to get off subject, but we kind of did it kind of cool on Thursday too, though, right?
Oh yeah,
We
yeah.
How you did it? Show me how you did it.
Because we kind of rocked it because I said it.
Show me how you did it.
If you listen up, I will show you. That's why we did
I'm
it better because you
trying.
was not there.
Well, we can't show you. We gonna tell you. About it. We ain't gonna show you.
He
We
was
gonna
not
tell you.
cutting
About
nobody
it.
off.
Because he ain't even call.
He tried to call in. They stopped the call. Boop.
No, I was calling in.
That's the drop call that we was.
That's the drop call.
Oh,
we
that's
had
It
on
was a
Thursday.
drop call.
They said there was
that's
technical
drop-
difficulties.
No,
that-
haters.
Uh-huh.
No, I know who it was. Those y'all.
So you wanted to tell him something?
Yikes.
See, the only person that can mess with the kid that's next to me, the light-skinned brother wonder of the world, is the CEO, Chris Ali, because I am the boss.
Wow.
That was aggressive.
That was aggressive.
You had beef or something? Had a beef out there?
Yeah, we had a
No,
whole lot of problems going
we
on.
left off on a good note.
We was mad that my bad, the macaroni and cheese.
The macaroni and cheese. Thank you.
Yikes.
I thought it was pepper.
The rednecks.
Yo, dude. Hello, excuse me. Sorry, I'm sorry.
You thought they streak a little pepper on the back
all
of
that
the
was
cheese?
pepper.
Hello, listen, this is our show. The cooks. I don't eat pork,
Listen,
though, so I ain't
everybody know
eat pork?
there's listen, nothing is safe on
Dude,
Violators.
I don't eat pork, so I want to eat it. It was pork, right?
Right, it was no pork.
Hold on. Wait.
You see
Just
that?
hold. Yeah, just hold on. What was all this about? You want us to keep moving? Why? Because you want to get to your joint? That's what it is?
It's going to go Derek first, though.
I'm attuned to the CEO, and I see the CEO.
You in tune to menstrual? Menstrual.
Yeah, menstrual cycle.
Okay, he was cranky. He was cranky for 10 minutes this morning.
That's okay.
He eating a Snicker. You eat a Snicker, you know how you are when you eat a Snicker.
I should have had a VA. I should have had a VA.
He's better. Wait. What's going on?
It go D Smooth.
Yeah, I know, but what's going on?
He's getting a lunch call.
Oh, that's what it is.
I go by the name of DJ D Smooth, the ultimate one. You know what I'm saying? This is how we do it.
Tearing it up on Serato. It's DJ D Smooth live in the mix.
Wait.
I cannot wait to find his shit.
I understand why you don't have nobody else's drop.
I have my drop.
Cuzzo,
My drop is
wait,
personalized.
Cuzzo.
I got you.
Cuzzo,
I bet you I have it.
All right, wait.
Next week, I got you. I was working. I didn't forget about it.
But let me say what I want to say,
Ali.
Cuzzo. Check it out. You got to be in silent solidarity with everybody else because nobody else got a drop, B. You know what I mean? Until next week.
Next week is going down. I got you.
Anyway. Thank you.
Yikes.
It's me, your Mario.
Mario.
Super Dave, a.k.a. What's the Number, a.k.a. Detective Inspector Silver Fox, a.k.a. OG. You rat bastards. The smooth operator because I'm so smooth.
Man, that's why everybody's a rat bastard.
Goodness gracious.
Well, in this world nowadays.
I like my movies, man.
What was the Seventh Dwarf's little theme song?
The door. What's his little?
What was this shit
It was
called?
grumpy. He was sleepy.
Oh, you talking about Snow White?
Angry.
No,
OG.
Middle fingers to you.
Yikes.
Everybody.
Kiki. There you are.
I look over, and he got his hat look like an old grumpy man.
The little short one with the little gray beard. That's the other one.
That's not the one from the Christmas?
There's a video about this old grandpa boy.
Yikes.
I'll tell you about that one later. This dude is funny as
Who's
hell.
next to Grumpy? I mean,
Oh.
God damn.
You talking about OG?
Yeah, who's next to OG?
OG?
Well, it's the young G.
Uh-oh.
Youngest.
The youngest.
No, I'm younger than everybody here. I'm 23.
In his island, yes.
Nobody younger than me except Ice-T. I do this.
Nobody younger?
Since Ice-T got to 21.
You take that
Got
one.
him.
All right.
Well,
So who are you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Sunshine?
It's your boy Hero, a.k.a. Hero Manson, a.k.a. Hulk Hogan today, a.k.a. Jim Jones Capo, a.k.a. your favorite Puerto Rican, Toma.
Who's shining too? The hat, the shirt, shining.
You put your finger up?
Got it.
Niggas know the champ isn't here. He took it from crack to rap. Now he put out 2 anthems a year. And I just want to rock for a century. And then chase the book with the
I was gonna say Green Lantern's here.
Psych. Hold on. Yeah. You already know who it. Oh, sure. He trying to battle me. You sure that talking about battle me?
You hit him with the commercial, G?
Ladies.
Next.
You hit him with the commercial.
Ladies. Calm down. Don't kill his account. Don't sit there and go crazy on his little page. You got that little page? Don't go crazy on his little page. He trying to hate on me right now. You already know who it is. It's your boy. FL Dawn before it was many after him being a.k.a. your girlfriend favorite. That's why your girl hung up on the phone earlier, because you set their quarter. Guess what? Volley's in the building each and every Saturday, 3 to 5, each and every Saturday on IX Radio. Yeah. Hello? Free Agent Radio? Hello? Yeah. Do anybody hear me now? No?
Live.
Okay, got it. Listen, Brown water is always in effect. You know what brown water do to our crew? It makes us more bubbly. It may be made friendly to y'all. We not playing with y'all suckers. Hold on, time out. Hold on, time out. The Durst is real.
The champ is here. Fred. The champ is here. Protect your girlfriend.
Guess what happened? No. I'm your girlfriend favorite. You know why she said? She said, I like Fred. He's just so charming.
Oh boy, this one over here looking for his song. Everybody looking for their songs. Yo, listen, I'm gonna talk to the engineer and tell him turn a couple of mics in here. Listen, this is what's gonna happen.
You know some real shit though? We laugh a
I'm
lot.
coming for that number one spot.
You know what's so crazy? We laugh out loud. We joking. We play a lot too. But at the end of the day, we play. But at the end of the day, it's real shit. We love everybody we talk. We thank y'all for supporting us. That's right. Thank you. Without y'all, be no us.
That's right. Mm-hmm.
We almost 4 years in the game right now. And guess what we do? Make y'all laugh each and every Saturday from 3 to 5. The plug?
That was a shameless plug.
Oh,
it wasn't even shameless.
Did it, damn.
But guess what? You got to support IX Radio, right?
IX's radio?
You got to support it. You have to support it. But at the end of the day, you have to support it.
Who knows about IX's radio?
A lot of people know about it.
The masses.
They do. They really do.
They on Facebook Live.
We live right now? Not now?
The future radio.
Mm-hmm.
The future of radio.
That's right. The future of radio.
And guess what? I got a haircut for the ladies this week.
You got a haircut?
Hello. I only do it for the ladies. I do it for the ladies.
You do it for the ladies?
I do it for the ladies. I have to. You know why? Because I understand. Because you're home, sitting next to somebody little stale. A little stale. Little toasty socks.
Kind of quiet.
They like, ooh, we vibing.
Dirty socks.
Not dirty socks. Vibing.
Stiff, sweaty. No homo.
Headache.
He said stiff sweaty.
No homo.
And guess what? Shout out to Ali got some new glasses fire. Look at all those new glasses.
I'm checking them
He had
out.
glasses. That's why I saw him last. I said, "Oh wow, he got new glasses." He didn't say nothing though. He didn't give an announcement like I'm getting new glasses this week.
I can see you better now.
Hold on,
he's on that commercial.
Hold on.
See, he was featuring them today.
Hold on, he dropped Freight though. He's not enjoying with little tinted glasses.
But you saw it. He was on that commercial with the owl.
Yes.
But you're sitting there.
I'm not even.
I'm conditioning.
I'm not even gonna plug that in. We gotta get a check.
Yeah,
for
we
them.
need a check for that.
Yo, shout out to my guy Dutch in the building. Say hi,
What
Dutch.
up, Dutch? What up, Dutch?
DJ Dutch.
In the building.
Dutch.
Here, DJ
Dutch
too.
is in the building. DJ Dutch.
So I guess you're on DJ one day. You know, we don't pay though. No, we take Soul Train.
Yeah.
No, look, he's gonna stay home and get our drops together because he retired.
Oh yes, he did. Shout out to Dutch retirement. My God.
That's right.
Wow, that's what's
Congrats, bro.
Congrats, bro.
Well, excuse you then. No, I got you like.
So you home now? You free?
I'm free, baby.
That's it.
So we're gonna put him on a 90-day trial.
Oh, he had 90 days too.
Everybody goes on trial.
90-day trial. Did he get a hat?
Oh no. Oh yeah, God.
Damn.
Yo, hold on.
That's the starter kit.
And Ali specialized. He said, "Yo, I gave a girl a hat too." I said, "What?" I said, "You gave her 2 hats." You know, he must be nice that day.
Yeah, you know how
2 hats
you
in
gotta
a
catch
day.
Ali in the moments.
He actually a trophy though. He ain't gonna volley the belt. You know the old school. You know the championship.
You gotta
belt?
catch Ali in those moments, bro.
Nice.
But listen, we was before we went on the break. We was talking about Black Wall Street.
Yep, I knew we was
Let's
going
get
back.
to the business. Let's get to the
And
business.
talking about Black Wall Street, it compared to Black Wall Street, then do you think there could ever be another Black Wall Street?
I think
Of
so.
course.
Okay, we'll go around us.
Go around.
Good.
You want to go first?
Good.
Okay,
Good.
cool. You know what the problem is right now? That's right now. And I sit there and I do like my Instagram sayings on Instagram, right? Mm-hmm. The problem is right now we have to support us as individuals first, make us understand and grow as men. To understand that we got to sit there and share and say your feelings to other people. We got to support us as a race. The problem with black people, we don't support each other. And it's sad because at the end of the day, it's not saying that I don't like you as a personal individual, Maybe I don't know you. I bet you. Cause first they person say, "Oh, that shit's whack. That's corny. Who does that?" We could so quick to shit and miss the person, or instead of trying to build them up as well. Like y'all rock with them, they right fire. I'm listening. But at the end of the day, we as people support each other. Cause we can't. The only way we can build is we build each other up. If I'm winning, why not you win?
Right.
Why not you win? And I want to say like we right now as a platform as us right now, Violators Radio.
Mm-hmm.
If another people need our help, why not help them?
But we always do.
We does. We know. That's what we actually do. We go to events. We support. We have any way we can to show up whatever we need to do. But no one reciprocates that sometimes too.
But
all right. So Faye, you saying that before you start to build up anything, that
you have to build yourself.
Right.
You have to build yourself first.
All right,
of course.
So, Harry, what you think?
Well, I know the fact that we could build ourselves, but a lot of people also need help building.
Okay.
With us, we come from the hardship. So for us to help others is being that we know, like some of us had it worse than others coming up, but we're here for a reason.
Mm-hmm.
And if like in me for example, the way I came up alone. But I still managed to tell myself, you still got to be a part of society. You still got to help others. You still got to be, you can't be a loner. You know what I'm saying? You can't. Okay. Everybody needs help.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So we go from picking yourself up individually to like knowing who you are to build yourself. And what I'm taking from you, besides being a loner, educate yourself around the things that you need to learn to build up.
Because a lot of times people think that just school educates you.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot more than that. You can actually educate yourself.
Right.
A lot of people they can't sit in class.
Well, Malcolm X is a fine example.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, because I come from where I come from, and then being with y'all brothers, especially just knowing that you gotta help others in order for not that it comes back to you, but
it does.
It does come back to you. I'm just saying, don't do it just because expecting it for it to come back.
Right.
It'll
Let's
come back. Right. So I'm with the helping, man.
Dave.
We just have to, there's a lot of things that we got to cut out as a community. You know what I'm saying? Grandstanding, everybody. A lot of people have this. It's all about me mentality. It's not all about you. It's about us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And people got to understand that. They try to portray it as it's us, but it's really me if you pay attention to their agenda.
Woo.
You know what I'm saying?
Shade or no shade?
We got no for real.
I'm saying real shade talk. Or no shade.
We as a community, we gotta cut that out, Joe. We gotta cut it out. We gotta come together for real. You know what I'm saying? And if we can come together for real, we can overcome any and everything. Any and everything. You know what I'm saying? It's just people gotta learn how to put their differences aside. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna always have differences, but you gotta hear what the next man say, and you gotta take it into account.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just it for me.
D.
We gotta become better as people, not as just black people, Spanish people, but as people as a whole.
Right.
There's too much racism going on today, and it's separating us. We got to all come together as one. You see what Trump is doing. He's trying to separate all of us. You got to watch what's going on. Those are the masses. You got to pay attention to that stuff. A lot of people don't pay attention to politics and what's going on. He's trying to separate us to go against each other. Got to pay attention. Keep your eyes open.
Well, can I just say something real quick with D? At the end of the day, I'm going to say that the only way we could build each other up, like you said, at the end of the day, we have to build each other as a race. How you can support anything other than that? Because at the end of every race get together and support each other, but us. Let's keep it 100. The black race is the only race that don't support each other.
We go against each other.
Facts. And then you got my enemy.
Let's start to say.
Let's keep it 100 though.
Let's start to say the black race.
No, you gotta say that.
Listen what I'm saying to you. Let's start to say the black race, the black African American race, not just because
you're right. I'm sorry,
Jamaicans, people from
distinctive.
Barbados.
Be distinctive.
So let's start. Put us all in one group.
American blacks.
Okay, go ahead.
How about
the sad part? At the end of the day, we have so much knowledge. We could do so much together. I'm not gonna sit there and say like, I propose to myself. I have no beef with no black men at all. I don't. You know why? Because you're not my enemies. At the end of the day, I see everybody killing each other every day. The last 5 days have been so many senseless crime. They killing each other. For what though? For what reason? There's no reason that you actually kill. I didn't kill your mother about money. Money, you can get money every day. You have a little mindset.
Right.
So you gonna kill somebody because for a dice game, a gang, affiliation to whatever, Bloods, Crips, or whatever. That's just so stupid to me. At the end of the day, we all bleed blue till we turn red. You know, people understand what I mean by that, right? But it's on the way over heads.
Until it hit the air.
Exactly. We all bleed blue till it turns red. So if you gonna get technical with this shit, let's get real with it. At the end of the day, health is wealth. And the problem is not everybody dying from health reasons for us cancer, heart attacks, strokes. I'm talking about the last 6 weeks of what I've been going
But
through.
let's stay back to what we're talking about.
You're right, though, Dick.
Because let's stay back on how do we build wealth within the community? How do we go back to
We come from wealth.
You want to close it up? I go before you.
You go.
No, we come from wealth,
I know
though.
you have
No, go ahead.
the ending.
Go ahead.
I already know you have it.
We come from
I
wealth,
sense
though.
it.
No, hold on, excuse me, Stinky. But at the end of the day, we come from wealth. We come from kings and queens. We come from royalty, B.
Some of us haven't been on that land in over 100 years.
No. It ain't about our land. It's about our mind, our vision.
Well, that's what any individual themselves. If you believe in yourself, you come from wealth within yourself.
Okay. Well, me myself, for us to become the positive group that we need to be, our people, and our people as a whole. I'm not labeling us. I'm not labeling us. I'm not labeling Spanish. I'm not labeling black. I'm not labeling Jewish. I'm not labeling white. Our people. We all got to come together. If we can't, we got to work on, like you said, we got to work on us first before we could work on anything else. Because if you're not good for yourself, you can't be good for anybody else. That's the first thing. Second thing, after we do it, and we actually get a step ahead and we start moving and start building and making something of ourselves, then when somebody comes in and be like, you know, we see what you're doing, we need, and they want to ask questions, they want to help and stuff like that, they need the help, we got to help them. There's a lot of people that's out here that have businesses that do not want to help anybody. And this is not just our people, but I'm going to say black people. There's a lot of people that get out there and they be like, you know what, I'm not helping y'all. And they get ahead of the game, and then that's how they fall, because they don't allow everybody else to get help. So all those people that you stepped on that ladder to get to the top, on your way down, guess what? They moving up while you're going down.
EOTO, baby. EOTO.
Exactly. So we all got to just build ourselves up first. And then after we build ourselves up, start helping. Don't bring any negativity. Everything got to be positive. That's one of the things. That's one of the most important things in life right now to build something is positivity. Right. If you say, you know what, I want to become an actor right now. I don't want to say, Dave, you can't do it.
Right.
I'm going to say, Dave, you know what, if you feel like you want to become an actor, I'm going to back you up 100%. You do it. And just don't forget us when you get on top.
But yo, wait. Not only that, if I'm gonna embark on something, regardless of what it is, I embark upon, or we as a people embark upon, we have to be able to accept criticism.
Of course.
And that's a big problem. You know what I'm saying? Yo, as a people, criticism is fighting words.
Yeah. Right.
So, you know, sometimes it's shade. I'm not going to front. Sometimes it's outright shade.
Right.
But if it's your people's, how you taking it? It happens.
Right.
People take it as shade. It's not shade, yo. It's constructive criticism, bro.
Perfect.
Try to do this or try to do that. Because what you're doing right now ain't working. Oh, you hating on me. No.
Nah.
I want to see you win.
Right.
You win, we win. You know what I'm saying?
And, you know, the why I brought that up is like each and every one of us had our own differences, but we all came back to the same thing. Right. We came back about helping each other, being a community, educate each other to learn. And first of all, you got to bring in yourself, know who you are before you get into it. But the only thing out of all this that you missed, that for me that you missed, was the religion part of praying and finding something higher than yourself. You know, because the human beings are who we are. This regardless, be it racist, be it biased, be it whatever you might be, but everyone at one point falls to their knees and pray to something, wish for something to happen better for them. So I think when you start to put that within the circle
life,
of finding who you are, because within the religion you find who you are. If you start to say about the community, within religion you find community. When you start to educate yourself, within religion you educate yourself. And you put all that together and become whole, and that's when you say become whole. And I think as we get older, we start to go to that place. Like when you start to get to, when you're using your 20s, you're like, oh man, I ain't doing that. You know, when you was 10, 11, you had to go to church because your mom made you go. When you got 20, you didn't go.
I have to now at that point.
You're absolutely right.
All of a sudden, when you're 32 and 40, you're like, I'm back in the church. I'm back doing what you started off doing. And for some people, this is for some people that does that. But everybody on this table said exactly what can build up Wall Street, what can build up that black Wall Street. First, you put yourself together. And then as you put yourself together, you start teaching the ones out for you, because you can't teach nobody if you all messed up.
Right. Exactly.
You know, it's the same thing. If you can't love nobody, you can't love yourself.
Right.
That's a fact.
You know, if you don't love yourself, you can never love nobody, because you don't understand what love is.
Love is.
But it all starts with you.
That in itself is a lesson for somebody else if they're paying attention. Everything, whether negative or positive, everything is a lesson.
Yeah. Right.
If you're paying attention.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
I always say everything happens for a reason, and God is everything.
I believe that.
Because even like sometimes talking to people is like, oh, you know what? My parents wasn't, like Fred said, my parents wasn't a good parents to me when I was a kid. But guess what? They was. He talked about his friend that he was talking to. That was 9. He used to be out in the street.
You're the young boy. This is young kid shit.
But at 21, he know what to look out for of not being a good parent. So he learned something from that. So we can't just take from what he got, but what you said earlier, he learned this is what I don't want to be. And as kids, we always say, you know what, I'm gonna be better than what my moms and my pops was, because we was poor and we was doing this. But sometimes us chasing that money forgets about everything else.
Right. And one of the things also is that, I'm sorry, Dave, I saw you. Just give me 2 seconds. One of the things that we need to do, ask questions. There's no dumb question. There's no stupid question. You know, everybody always says that's a stupid question. Not really, because if the guy is asking you a question or the girl is asking you a question, obviously they don't know the answer and they need the answer. So there's no dumb question, no stupid. Ask the question. We need to ask questions. There's a lot of us that come out here and we don't know something, but because we don't know it, we'll look it up ourselves instead of asking somebody that already know the answer, because we don't want anybody to feel like they're a little higher than we are.
Right.
So
or think
ask
that you're
the
not
question.
smart.
Right, or think that you're stupid or something like that. No, nobody is stupid. Everybody is learning. Today, we all still learning. We're still learning. There's a lot of stuff that we don't know. So ask the questions. That's how we build. Ask questions. That's how we build.
Dave?
I'm gonna touch on that real quick. English grammar, not an English composition teacher, high school, freshman year, said this to the class. The stupid question is a question that you do not ask. Let that marinate. All right, now what I want to touch on real quick, and I'm gonna make it as brief as possible.
Really?
This requires people to go do their homework. Before Ronald Reagan, the rich were taxed up to 70% in this country. All right, we did all sorts of stuff. We went to the moon. We did everything. All right, Reaganomics cut the taxing. Reaganomics cut the taxing of the rich back to about.
That's that commercial on Samsung. I hate those. Sucks.
Reaganomics cut the taxing of the rich back to about 30-something%. All right, the rich got richer starting then, and then what you saw was there was a middle class up until that point, regardless of what was going on with the gasoline before that, because gasoline was crazy, but there was an actual middle class. The middle class strived. Reaganomics was the beginning of the destruction of the middle class. Middle class goes across all races. Right. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. There was a middle class, right? So now what happened was, if you was middle class, pops was able to go to work. Mom stayed at home and raised the kids.
Right.
When they erased or they did away with taxing of the rich up to that 70-something or 80-something%, and the rich was getting more money, the burden fell upon the middle class. So now both parents, if you came from a 2-parent home, had to go out and work. Jobs that paid more became scarce. You could have come from a single parent home, and back then the money was there, where that single parent bubbled and didn't have to work overtime and still had time to spend with you. Right. So that Reaganomics, remember the word Reaganomics, and y'all go do your homework out there in Radio Land. Reaganomics was
and
the beginning,
TV and Facebook.
Was the beginning. Thank you, sir. Was the beginning of the destruction of what's going on now. And I'm gonna bring a full circle back to what Fred said about the young man. The young man's mom, she did the best she could. All right. This is years and years and years after Reaganomics, where it's crazy. Sometimes you can live in a 2-parent home, and both parents might have to work 2 jobs to keep food on the table, lights on, clothes on your back. So you don't see your parents. So by you not seeing your parents, you may be in the street till 3-4 o'clock in the morning as a youth.
Right. Especially if they're working on night jobs.
Right. They're trying to give you the necessities.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna get that feeling of, well, they love me, but they don't love me. Because a child don't know how to reason on that level. You know what I'm saying? Me, for myself, I went through that. My father worked nights, so I used to feel some kind of way about my pops. Like, he don't spend no time with me. I ain't know no better. You know what I'm saying? When I became a grown man, my father became my best friend. Because I realized what the struggle was. Right. You know what I'm saying? He tried to show me, but growing up, you're resentful. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get what you want, you're resentful. Right. So it's a cycle that's been created through Reaganomics. And like I said, all of y'all go do your homework. Look it up.
You know what's so crazy? I just said, I'm going to piggyback on Dave. You know what the problem is right now? A lot of women are raising men. What I mean by that is that at the end of the day is a lot of fathers is not in their kids' lives. So at the end of the day, people sit there and go like, oh, my baby mother's this, my baby mother's that, my baby mother's this, my baby mother. We dissing the women that created Earth for us. And then they help encourage them to do better. Because women go, if you think about this, women do better when a man is 100% behind them, opposed to they dissing them. You know what I'm saying to you? The sad part, a lot of women came up raising kids on their own. Not them per se. Their mothers, which is the grandmothers, and things of that nature. We the only culture that when we like, oh, F this, F that, F this, F that, and you see your kids in their 20s and they don't respect you, you mad. Why are we mad? Because if I was in your life all your life, how you mad that at this point right now you're coming up to my life and want to sit there and interrupt what's going on now, the nucleus. I'm not listen. Men, black men, step up and be part of your children's lives.
I'm gonna cut into that one.
Yes, that is real though.
I know it's real.
But
I'm gonna cut into that because I'm gonna say not all men are like that. There's a lot of men that say, no, I know. I understand.
I'm not dissing. I'm not saying I'm not dissing.
I understand that, but I just want to make sure that everybody's clear on what you're saying.
It's real shit, man.
That even though there are men that are not taking care of their kids, there are men that are taking care of their kids. That's right. And there's a lot of men out here that take care of their kids and they're single fathers out here doing what they need to do. And I applaud all of them because they doing something that a lot of men should be doing.
That's right.
So I applaud those men. I applaud those women that's doing it. Facts. And if you're not together and you have a child and you still have a relationship, I applaud you.
That's facts.
Because that means y'all two are working and y'all know y'all have something in common, and that's that child.
Right.
So
you know what I think? What happens a lot of times when people get into relationships, people don't want to put the work into their relationship.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they rather put work into their jobs than their relationship, because sometimes you give up. And I go back to like looking at my grandparents. They was together till one of them passed away.
That's real.
I'm not saying I don't know what my grandfather might have did back in the days, but those people, those grandparents, they stood through the fires, through the winters, through the storms, and stayed together to make sure family was taken care of.
Absolutely.
They might have had their ups and downs. They might have had whatever went on in their life, but they tried to make sure they stick it all the way through until they couldn't do it no more.
Even the ones that slept in separate rooms still stuck together.
Yeah.
Right.
Just to keep the family together.
Yeah.
Right.
Yo, that was real. Look, I didn't think about this. I wasn't dissing what I said about the black. Let me say, everybody not twisted, because at the end of the day, we all raised kids that was not ours. I'm gonna give it 100.
Oh yeah, of course.
Before I had my own child, I raised other kids.
Yep. Yeah, I've been raising you for a while.
Hello, cause guess what? I'm a 95 baby, D. D, I'm 95. I'm younger. I'm younger. I understand. I'm a young person in the room.
That's your first.
That's my first.
That's your first.
25? No, 20. I think 24. But real shit though. And before I had on my own, I learned just my peoples had kids. I helped them raise their kids. It wasn't like I'm better than you. But at the end of the day, it's about to take a village to raise a child, yo. And that's what everybody they twisted on right now, because at the end of the day, back in the days, everybody, when I was a little kid, I curse outside, I get a beating outside, I go upstairs, they telling. And then came no snitching. No snitching,
Allegedly,
right?
you got a beating outside.
No, I got beaten. I got the fuck out of here.
At least a cocotazo. At least a cocotazo over the head.
It was real talk, though. But at the end of the day, you learn from the community. Everybody sit there and have eyes on you.
Right.
Now, you sit there and say, your child's crazy outside, right? Don't you do it? You tissing. No, listen. I told my daughter, I said, anybody do something vile to you right now? Tell me they did something crazy. That's what I said. That's snitching. No homo. No, you snitching. At the end, I'm going to smack somebody in their fucking mouth. Excuse my French. At the end of the day, you are my possession. I treasure you. I don't own you because God, He takes care of all of this. But at the end of the day, I'm tired of this no snitching. If somebody killed your friend, say something. Real talk.
A lot of people not talking.
I don't care. I'm about listen.
They're not gonna talk.
Okay.
That's just how the streets.
That's the problem.
That's the streets.
I know the street rules.
The thing is, just quick. Can I say something real quick? Go ahead. I didn't know you wanted to say something. Go ahead. I was gonna say, the difference between now and then is that we used to come together as a block.
Right.
You don't see that no more.
Yeah, you took that right from me. I was gonna say that too.
Tired.
There's no village.
I'm gonna disagree with something that was said. It's not a black thing, that fatherless home. What it is, that goes across all races. There've been single mothers across all races forever.
Yeah.
It's just that the black man has been villainized for not being there. No one else but the black man has been villainized, and it's not fair. Number one. Number two, we have forgot that, like Fred said and Harry said, it takes a village to raise a child. You know what I'm saying? And for us as being people of color, I think that was lost in the crack era. Y'all might agree, y'all might disagree. But to me, I think that's when it was lost. You know what I'm saying?
The village?
The village, yes.
And welfare.
Get back.
And welfare, back in the day, they made a comfortable. Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna go ahead. When you finish that, I'm gonna say something.
No. Rebuttal.
No, in the crack era, that crackhead that was on the block, guess what? He seen everything.
Yeah.
He made sure your son, daughter, nephew, niece got to that block and down that
bus
block
stop.
to that house.
Dude.
That crackhead.
And he still stole my bike.
About
Yeah,
the crackhead.
I know, but the crack. You said the crack era. I know, but that crackhead was always the crackheads.
Remember,
there was some of them that was there.
Most of them crackheads was old heads.
That was one of the few. Yeah, because those.
They make sure they watch.
Those old heads was dope fiends that became crackheads.
Right.
So that era itself took away a lot from people, because that's when you started seeing more of the grandmas raising children.
Children, right.
Because the parents that had the children would start to be addicts, so it was going back and forth to jail and getting caught out there with the drug, getting locked up. You know, and that was the big era that a lot of our people of color got arrested
Yeah.
for the drug game and got killed for the drug game. So that era right there was a big era of that messed up our community, be it black and Latino community, messed up. But that was a plan.
Right, of course. Thank you.
That was a plan.
There's always a plan.
It was structured.
It came.
Once again. Sorry.
So look at it was
The Reagan
So we got a
years.
minute
That's all I say.
left.
The Reagan years.
It was
Go ahead.
structured.
Like, with your crate joint like this.
We got a minute left.
What's his
You
name?
want to bug out like I said. At the end of the day, like I said, a crackhead back in those days will make sure. Like, listen, I'm not gonna sit there. I know he'll give me $2, $3 later. I make sure the child got from the bus stop to the house to the back and forth. At the end of the day, even though him under the influence of drugs, made sure he was a pillar in his community, regardless of what the fact of what he was doing. And when you said like the mothers. I come from a family that my mother had me young.
Okay.
My grandmother raised me all my life. And when she left, that took a lot. That took everything out of me. So I had to learn how to what's the word?
Reinvent.
No, I didn't reinvent. They just tried to just be more like, dude, I grieve every day. People like, oh my God, take
Value
a day.
life. Value life.
No, not about value life. It's just about like this. When someone you love, you miss, you don't know how to adapt yourself right away.
Right.
You don't. So when people say, "Oh, you'll be all right," you say it take a week to do this, a week to do that, a week to do this, a week to do this, a week to do that. It doesn't.
Just.
It doesn't. But you know what? But that being said, I'm good. I'm sorry.
Well, we got 40 seconds.
No, we don't got no more seconds.
And
You do what you do.
We're going to always do what we always do. First of all, this is one of the best shows that we had because we talked about things that were needed to be said. So Black History Month is not always a month. Every day there's something going on all year, every day, all day. There's no such thing as Black History Month. There's always something going on.
It's Black History Month every day.
It's called life, yo.
All day.
We live this life as black men.
And with the Violators, as we always do, love more, hate less. If nobody didn't tell y'all today, let us be the first. 1, 2, 3.
We love you.
Violators Radio.
Catch us next week.
Check the vibe.
Oh, that was vibe.